Life after 80 can change quickly, and sometimes those changes bring brutal realities. These are 5 truths every senior should gently come to understand, not to cause fear, but to offer peace, awareness, and strength in facing this stage of life.
Crossing into your 80s is a milestone that brings profound, often unspoken changes. Beyond slower mornings or milestone birthdays, this stage of life carries deeper shifts, moments of wisdom intertwined with loss, peace shadowed by occasional loneliness. These changes can catch you off guard if you're unprepared, leaving you wondering why no one warned you. In this video, we'll explore 5 realities of life after 18, not to alarm you, but to empower you with clarity. Understanding these truths allows you to face them with resilience and grace, shaping this chapter of life with dignity. We'll discuss shrinking social circles, a body that no longer recovers quickly, the growing need for support, society's tendency to overlook you, and the quiet ache of regret when purpose feels elusive. Stay with us, because while these truths may feel heavy, they also open doors to acceptance, strength, and a meaningful final stretch. Let's dive in with open eyes and steady hearts. Number 1. A social circle that quietly fades. The first major shift in your 80s isn't one you feel in your bones, it's one you feel in your heart. It's not a physical ailment, but a relational reality, the gradual fading of your social circle. As the years pass, the people who once filled your days with conversation, laughter, and companionship begin to slip away. Some dear friends pass on, others relocate to be closer to family or move into care facilities. Even close companions who once called regularly may do so less often, not out of neglect, but because life has taken its natural course. It's not personal, it's the quiet rhythm of aging. But even so, the emotional impact can be profound. The phone rings less. Invitations stop arriving. Family visits, while still meaningful, become shorter and less frequent. Your loved ones still care deeply, but they're often navigating their own busy lives or managing the complexities of growing older themselves. This change doesn't happen overnight. In your 60s and 70s, your days may still be filled with coffee catch-ups, community gatherings, and phone chats with old friends. But as you reach your 80s, you may begin to outlive the very peers who gave your life color and connection. The social energy of earlier decades becomes a stillness. Take Margaret, 83, as an example. For years, she visited the same neighborhood diner every morning. Her regular booth was a gathering spot for familiar faces and joyful conversations. But gradually, her table grew quieter. Friends passed away, others moved, and some simply stopped coming. "It's strange," she once said softly, "to sit in a place that used to feel like home, and now feels like a memory." That kind of loneliness isn't loud. It's quiet, and constant an empty chair across the table, or a silent stroll down a familiar street. But this doesn't mean connection has to end. While your social landscape may change, it doesn't have to disappear. Take intentional steps to stay engaged. Join a book club, attend community events, sign up for local classes, or volunteer at a nearby organization. Even something as simple as a weekly phone call or video chat can breathe warmth back into your routine. Scientific research consistently shows that staying socially connected in later life significantly improves mental well-being, reduces the risk of depression and cognitive decline, and even extends longevity. The truth is, forging new connections at 80 isn't always easy, but you've faced far greater challenges throughout your life. With a little courage and effort, you can still create meaningful bonds that bring joy and purpose to your days. Remember, it's never too late to let connection back in. Number 2. A body that no longer bounces back. By the time you reach your 80s, your body no longer whispers it needs it, speaks loud and clear. What once felt like minor aches or temporary fatigue now lingers longer, demanding more of your attention and care. Simple discomforts, a sore joint, a lingering cough, or a moment of dizziness can escalate quickly, sometimes altering your routines or independence overnight. This is one of aging's most sobering truths. Your resilience begins to shift. Small issues that previously resolved with a good night's sleep may now lead to a series of doctor appointments, medication adjustments, or even hospitalization. Recovery is no longer about snapping back to your old self. It's often about adjusting to a new normal. The unpredictability can be unsettling. Even with a healthy lifestyle, nutritious diet, regular movement, and consistent sleep, you may still experience setbacks. A cold that used to pass in days might now drain your energy for a week. A misstep on the stairs can lead to weeks or months of recovery. Take Robert, for example, an 82-year-old lifelong gardener. One minor knee injury, which he assumed would heal in a few days, instead brought unexpected consequences: reduced mobility, diminished confidence, and the loss of a beloved hobby. "I thought I'd bounce back," he said, "but my body had other plans." Research supports these experiences. After 80, our muscle mass, joint flexibility, and bone density decline more rapidly, increasing the risk of falls and lengthening recovery times. But this doesn't mean we're powerless. It means we must adapt with intention and wisdom. Respecting your body's limits doesn't mean giving up, it means engaging with life more thoughtfully. Prioritize daily movement with low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, or Tai Chi. These gentle practices not only improve circulation and mobility, but also enhance balance, reducing fall risk by up to 30%, according to health experts. More than anything, treat your health as an ongoing relationship, one that requires attention, kindness, and patience. Your body may move slower, but your spirit doesn't have to dim. With mindfulness and care, you can continue to lead a life full of energy, purpose, and strength on your own terms. Number 3, a growing need for help. Independence is a point of pride, but after 80, you may need help with tasks once done effortlessly, reaching high shelves, driving in bad weather, or climbing stairs. This shift isn't sudden. It creeps in, and accepting it can feel uncomfortable, especially if you've spent decades caring for others. The emotional weight of feeling like a burden can lead to hiding struggles, like skipping errands or ignoring minor injuries. Take Clara, 84, who lived alone and prided herself on self-reliance. After a fall, she avoided telling her family, fearing she'd worry them. But when her son noticed her hesitation, he began weekly visits, turning errands into shared moments. "I didn't realize how much I needed that," Clara admitted. Accepting help isn't a loss. It's a strategy to preserve independence. Tools like grab bars or mobility aids can also support autonomy. Geriatric research emphasizes that accepting assistance, whether from family or adaptive devices, extends independence and improves quality of life. The bravest choice after 80 may be saying, "I could use a hand." It's not about weakness. It's about choosing safety and connection over pride. Eleanor, 87, volunteered at a community center and noticed younger staff bypassing her expertise. "I felt like a ghost," she said. But she began sharing her stories unprompted, reclaiming her presence. You too can refuse to fade. Speak up, share your wisdom, or engage in civic activities like voting. Your voice carries the weight of experience. Studies show that active social participation in older age enhances self-esteem and mental well-being. You're not background. You're a living testament to resilience. Claim your space, and the world will remember you're still here. Number 5. The risk of regret without purpose. In your 80s, life slows, leaving space for reflection. This can be beautiful, but also heavy if regrets surface: missed opportunities, time not spent with loved ones. Without purpose, these thoughts can linger. After decades of work or caregiving, retirement can feel hollow, as it did for James, 89, a retired librarian. "I felt like I wasn't needed anymore," he said, until he began mentoring local students, rediscovering meaning. Purpose doesn't retire, it evolves. It might mean sharing stories with grandchildren, volunteering, or simply offering kindness to a neighbor. Research links a sense of purpose in older adults to lower risks of depression and longer life expectancy. Redefine purpose as presence, not productivity. Ask, "How can I bring light today?" The answer might be a small gesture that carries profound meaning. Final thoughts. Reaching your 80s is a testament to resilience, but it brings challenges best met with honesty. Whether it's a quieter social world, a body that demands care, the need for help, feeling unseen. or redefining purpose, you're not alone. These realities don't diminish you, they highlight your strength. You can choose connection, adapt to your body's needs, accept support, claim your presence, and find new purpose. This chapter isn't the end. It's a profound part of your story, where every choice carries weight. Which reality resonated most? Share in the comments, along with one lesson you'll carry forward. Your thoughts inspire us. If this video helped, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support fuels more content to inform and uplift. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.